Happy Monday. Welcome to Wake Up. How was your weekend?
It was a cracking weekend. Watched a lot of sport and, yeah, we're really getting into the swing of things, aren't we? Winter Olympic style. Tora unfortunately missed out.
She was shining bright like a diamond, though.
Thank you for that, Rihanna lyric. This early on in the morning. We're going to chat about that and a heap more this morning. Australia, it's time to wake up.
Fire emergency. Dozens of blazes burning across Victoria after the worst fire day since Black Saturday. We'll get the latest from authorities.
7th in Sochi, Tora Bright misses out on a podium finish in the women's snowboard slopestyle, but her medal hopes aren't over just yet. We're the only breakfast show live from inside the Olympic compound.
Also today is the day Schapelle Corby set to walk free from her Bali prison. We're live on the grounds.
And John Safran live. The controversial comedian, doco maker and broadcaster is set to stir things up when he speaks to us about his latest project. That's all coming up this Monday, the 10th of February, 2014.
From coast to coast, this is Wake Up on 10. Now, from our Manly Beach HQ, Natarsha Belling and James Mathison.
Yeah, thanks for your company this morning. All that and more in the next couple of hours. And as you saw, possibly the release of Schapelle Corby today.
Incredible story.
Yeah, you're still convinced she's innocent?
That wasn't to be aired, but thanks, James.
That was in our pre-chat,
That was in our pre-chat and make-up. But, of course, yeah, after 9 years behind, more than 9 years behind bars, Schapelle Corby is set to be released today. So we'll have all the latest details from the ground about that story. Also, of course, everyone's talking about Tora Bright. She missed out on a medal yesterday, but she still has a chance because there's the vision there, of course, in the snowboard slope style. But, of course, she has another chance at the medal. She is a half-pipe specialist.
She is defending Olympic champion, and also in the border cross as well she'll be in, which I found out this morning is not a breed of dog. Nuala is in Sochi right now with your latest news. Good morning, Nuala, from here.
Good morning. First you put me in Melbourne, now you've sent me to Sochi. Is there something I said? Is there something you should tell me? No, it's fabulous here. I can't believe I'm in Russia, and look at this view behind me. Absolutely sensational. So good to be here. The latest from Sochi shortly, but first, Victorians are still facing fire danger after the worst bushfires since Black Saturday ripped across the state through Melbourne's fringes. At least 20 homes were destroyed yesterday, and that number's expected to rise as the day wears on. The Micklem front is of the most concern, has prompted several emergency warnings. Right now, there are currently 25 out-of-control fires burning across the state. Cooler temps are forecast for today, which is expected to give fireys some relief. And now let's take a look at what's happening here in Sochi overnight. Tora Bright still has 2 more chances of snaring a medal after a tough start to her Olympic Winter Games campaign. The Aussie was unable to produce a clean run in the slopestyle final, as Joe Mackey reports.
Tora Bright was set for a hard starter in the first ever Women's Olympic slopestyle final. After a disappointing opening, the 27-year-old was ranked 6th, heading into the second run.
So Tora Bright, she's an air technician. She needs to produce something special here.
But the first table section brought her unstuck again as her medal hopes were dashed.
You know what? You really can't be upset when you just do your best, and I failed to quite get that cab 9 on the bolts today, and that's just what happens sometimes.
The Aussie would have to settle for 7th.
There's more to life than just shredding, and you know, as I said in the tweet, yeah, I do wish I was with my friends to be with them in love, but I decided that I was gonna be here to shred for their little girl.
American Jamie Anderson took gold with a near-perfect performance. Not so fond memories for Sarka Panchakova, a heavy crash ragdolling the Czechoslovakian.
Oh, my God, right on the heel edge there, straight to the head, and looks like she was a little concussed.
Her Olympic experience, nothing but a headache. One Matthias Mayer will gladly have from celebrating when he became the first Austrian since 2002 to claim the men's downhill.
Unbelievable!
Meanwhile, Alexander Falazzo hurtled into his Olympic debut in the luge. The 18-year-old Queenslander's bumpy ride saw him finish well down the rankings.
Geez, those crashes are just eye-watering. Taking a look at the medal tally from overnight, Norway, the Netherlands and the USA have all bagged 2 golds, while host country Russia has nabbed its first gold of the competition for the team figure skating. Australia's so far got no medals, but you know what? It's only day 2 of the competition. Now to other news. Schapelle Corby may be released from a Bali jail as early as this afternoon. Paperwork has been sent from Jakarta, and if the Kerabakan jail boss gets the documents by this morning, the drug smuggler will be free to go. The 36-year-old will be fingerprinted and interviewed by corrections officers before she can travel to Sister Mercedes' home in Kuta, where she'll live for the remainder of her parole. It comes as friends and family are flying in from all over the world to hold a party for Corby, who spent the last 9 years behind bars. An investigation is underway after an horrific attack on a teenage girl in Sydney's West on Saturday night. The 14-year-old was approached by a group of men at a Doonside park at around 11 p.m. Police say 6 men, believed to be in their late teens or early 20s, sexually assaulted her before fleeing. She managed to walk to a nearby home to call for help. Police are urging anyone with information to come forward. 2 women have been killed after a boulder caused a train to derail in the French Alps. 9 people were injured in the accident on Saturday morning when the rock broke off the mountain and hit the side of the train, pushing one of the carriages over the edge of the slope. Officials say netting is used in the region to prevent rock falls. It was unclear what caused the boulder to break off. We've had a royal warning against the illegal wildlife trade. Prince Charles and Prince William have appeared in an online video urging people around the world to help end the illegal hunting and trading of endangered animals and products.
We've come together as father and son to lend our voices to the growing global effort to combat the illegal wildlife trade.
The duo speak in a range of languages in the video, including Mandarin, Arabic, Swahili and Vietnamese. The royal campaign kicks off a week of wildlife conservation efforts. The informed Sean Marsh has arrived in South Africa after what he admits has been a crazy 24 hours. The batsman was initially ruled out of the Test tour because of a calf injury, but now replaces all-rounder Shane Watson. He was the hero for the Perth Scorchers in the Big Bash final. First Test against the Proteas starts on Wednesday. The Melbourne Hearts continued its mid-season resurgence, beating the Perth Glory 2-1. Super sub David Williams scored the winner again. Victory extends an unbeaten streak to 4 matches. Wellington moved into the top 6, beating the Newcastle Jets 3-2. Time now to take a look at today's forecast. Mostly sunny, but thankfully much milder for Greater Melbourne today. Yarra 28, Watsonia 26, 23 in Mount Dandenong and Geelong. Melbourne today 24 and mostly sunny. Bendigo can expect haze from all that smoke, 31. Partly cloudy and 21 in Hobart. Partly cloudy and a top of 30 for Brisbane. Sydney, little drizzle 24. Hobart 21. And guys, I love that Prince Charles and Prince William are speaking all these different languages, and I'm still struggling with Russian. I only got in last night, and I've spasibo, that's thank you. Do svidaniya, that's goodbye. If you want to go more casually, it's paka. I kind of think park car, but don't finish those 2 words. Paka. Bye.
Class.
And I'll see you in half an hour.
I think that's slang for thank you.
Pardon?
Or very good. Class is very good.
Ah, writing that one down.
That may not be accurate.
I'll get there. I've got 2 weeks. I'll get there.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Nuala.
Nuala.